lot has been said about the KO2 by Teenage Engineering. It's one of the most controversial sampler releases of all time, possibly. There's been reports of broken faders and busted speakers, but we've already talked at length about that. To be totally honest, I've just barely wrapped my head around the workflow. It doesn't really help that at the time of this video, it's still glitchy. There's a few bugs I've run into constantly. It isn't quite game breaking, but it is annoying and it can kind of derail you. But hopefully we don't run into those problems. So let's turn the camera around. Let's go into the other room and let's check out the new sampler. All right, now let's go to, I'm still really wrapping my head around this. So the goal today is really, let's just make a quick loop. We have a sample. Let's chop it. All right, so what I've discovered is if you hit shift and sample, it goes into chop mode. And then I think if you hit one of these letters, it chops it on that letter. Boom. We can work with that, but I kind of just want to chop it here on the channel. So let's go back to that sample. As soon as you press something here, it's just going to immediately start chopping it. All right, here we go. All right, let's try it. Let's clean that up real quick. Shift, edit, go to the trim or try, TRI. Everything is very abbreviated, so these little numbers on the board right here are kind of nice. It helps you keep track of sort of where the chops are. Like if I hit this, it says 651. So that means that that exact chop is on 651. It makes it easy to quickly punch in a sample when you want, I don't know, two of the same sound or something. But let's keep going. All right, let's attempt to lay that down. And sometimes in this sampler, that's easier said than done. Okay, so before we lay that sample down, we need some drums to kind of keep our tempo. I'm going to quickly chop a drum break. This one by Stolen Drums. Okay, so first one I need to kick, trim. Nice. Okay, turn the pitch up a little bit on that. All right, now we need a snare. I think you can punch in by holding record also. All right, let's go back to our sample. I believe it's on A. As of this video, late December, there's a glitch where it suddenly turns the release all the way up, where it's like it just fades, but I never added that. If you go into envelope, like it's already all the way. It's already, there shouldn't be, but, and that's how you fix it. It's like suddenly there's like a release, but there was no release. But It's still on that one. Why is that? See the releases. I'm getting hit by the dreaded release bug. There should be no release on that. As of right now, as far as I know, the only fix is just to tap it like mad times and then it kind of goes away. It's sort of annoying. Hopefully they fix it sooner rather than later, but you can map the fader to level and then kind of add it as a mute. Hit Shift FX output. There's a couple options here. One says drive, one says speed. You like mess around with it like enough, you kind of start figuring it out on your own. I can't super explain what I just did, but I think I added a compressor to the output. I'm pretty sure by hitting Shift FX output, and I think this comp or just FX. Yeah, just FX comp. This video, I just wanted to give you an idea of what somebody making some hip hop, some boom bap on this thing would sound like, just to get you going on your way. I'm still learning the thing myself too. I'm not really sure how to like save this and move on to like another project. It's very much simply like a loop. I haven't figured out how to EQ the different groups and all that just yet. If there's a way, I don't know, but there's definitely some bugs that need to be worked out. A couple glitches on the software side. The hardware for me has been great. It feels great to use, but if you've been really going crazy thinking about whether or not you should buy this, let me just say that the glitches in the software side sort of really kind of mess up the entire experience for me. I cut this video down, but I spent a lot of time trying to get my original swing and groove back. I like happy accidents and whatnot, but only when it gives it like extra swing and extra bop that I wasn't expecting. Like, I still like to have a lot of control, especially of the placement of my samples, how long they last, whatever. And I'm not saying that you don't have that with this, but there's definitely a couple glitches you need to be on the lookout for. 6 months from now, this really could be a beast if they add a couple extra little features, fix a couple bugs. But if you're waiting to buy this, I say hold off. You don't really need this just yet. There's glitches. There's shipping issues with broken faders. Like, this is a labor of love. I do stuff like this for y'all. So I'm going to get back to working on it. Hopefully the bugs don't drive me absolutely crazy. My name is Bird Boss. This has been Chopping Samples. There's nothing left to do but hit play. Peace. All right, let me keep going. This definitely could be a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe that glitch. There's no release on this. I don't understand. That glitch is driving me crazy. All right, release all the way up. Why is it?